What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, bringing you another episode of Road to Ranked. This is episode number 27, and before we get started, if you can, please make sure you click that like button right below this video, because if this video reaches 300 likes, I will keep 2 videos a day coming your way. That is what I say. Now today, oh, I tightened my voice there. I'm bringing Scizor, Mandibuzz, Typhlosion, Blastoise, Infernape, and Talonflame. So a lot of fire going on. And before we get started, if you can, leave a comment down below placing your bet. Which Pokemon do you think is going to be the MVP of this episode of Road to Ranked? I'm not going to say who I think mine is, because this is not a Wi-Fi battle, but definitely try to turn your mother's $5 bill into 20 bucks by placing that bet. I'm going to hit the challenge button. We're coming in at a record of 33 and 21, so nothing to brag about. I literally do not tell my mother what I do in my room all day because I'm so embarrassed by our record. But it is what it is. We're versing someone from Japan, Toyama. I'm very tired. It's very late on Monday, and he's bringing an Aegislash, Clawitzer, I believe that's the name of that Pokemon, Heliolisk, Porygon Z, and Blaziken. So, looking at that, I'm going to bring Blastoise because it is the special wall. I think he's going to think I'm bringing Talonflame, so I'm not going to bring Talonflame. He's probably going to open up with Clawitzer. I actually want to open up with Scizor, bring Blastoise, and I'm feeling Typhlosion. I don't think that's the smartest play, but I'm feeling Typhlosion. Infernape seems like the smartest play to me. I'm going to bring Infernape. I'm going to let Typhlosion sit this one out. So Scizor, Blastoise, and Infernape. Blastoise is our Mega. Scizor is banded. So let's hope that doesn't come back to bite us in the butt. If it does, then, well, that's sure as heck gonna stink. But if it doesn't, you know what it is. This guy's taking his time, picking his Pokemon, which is exactly what he should do. I should probably start doing that. I'm actually gonna take all of your advice and try to play much slower. Try to think about my moves just a little bit more before I do them, because you guys said that I play best when I do that. So I'm gonna take my time. Let me just close out all these tabs that I have open. Because I don't want anything disrupting what is going on here. I lead off with that Scizor, and he leads off with that Heliolisk, which is fine. I don't really want to take a Thunderbolt or a Volt Switch, but then again, nothing else on my team wants to take it any better. So we're just gonna go for a Bullet Punch because it's choice banded and it's damage. So he's gonna switch out probably into Aegislash. If he brought Aegislash, he did not. He brought Blaziken, and he's going to resist this Bullet Punch. Very much so. And Blaziken is probably going to be the death of me. I'm going to go into Infernape, predicting a Protect. Unfortunately, if I could have somehow known that Blaziken was coming in, I could have gone for a Flying type move with my Scizor, and that would have been a good game right there. But Blazikenite is going to go off. He's probably going to go for a Fire type move. It's going to be physical, so that really stinks, and I don't really have anything to handle a Mega Blaziken, so he goes for a Flare Blitz. I don't really have anything to handle a Mega Blaziken on my team. Like, look at how much damage that does. And I get burned. Just because. There's literally no reason why I should get burned, but just because I'm going to get burned. So I'm going to get swept by this Blaziken right now, and that's what you guys get to watch, because I didn't bring Talonflame. And Infernape's not going to outspeed, and unless he goes for another Flare Blitz, which he's not going to, he's going to go for a close combat, so nothing matters anymore. I'm going to Mega Evolve. It's really not going to make a difference. I'm a special wall, not a physical wall. And I just don't pack anything to handle Blaziken. I really don't. He goes for the high jump kick. He doesn't miss. It would have been really nice if he missed. Then I wouldn't have gotten swept by this Blaziken, but because he didn't miss, I will get swept by this Blaziken. The only thing I can really do, let's see. The only thing I can do is I can go into Scizor, I can go for a Bullet Punch, and I can hope that the recoil is going to take him out, basically. So that's the only thing I can do. It's literally my only option, so let's go for the Bullet Punch. And let him take me out with a Flare Blitz. And then hope that maybe my Infernape can sweep the rest of his team? I don't know. I don't really know. So at least I'm not getting swept by the Blaziken. That's nice. That is nice. because that recoil definitely will take him out from where he's at. It has to. Down goes the Mega Blaziken. Mega Blaziken has one of the best designs by far. It kind of stinks that you don't get to see it a lot because of its Smogon ban, but you see it on Battle Spot because Smogon doesn't mean anything on Battle Spot. So out comes Heliolisk, and out comes my Infernape, which is great for me because I can just go for a close combat and hopefully take this Heliolisk out. He's going to outspeed and he's going to go for Surf, and that will probably take me out even though it's not Stab. I'm going to live with 16, so this close combat will take him out. I wonder if that was... Oh, Focus Sash. Really? 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 Alright, can't even get mad about that because it's a real thing. Focus Sash is very real, and... Alright, so it's going to be a loss for us. He's going to go for Surf once again, and Infernape's going to go down. So, really nothing I could have done in that match. I was just... Mega Blaziken is a real thing. Get critted at the end just to kick me in the monkey nuts. And that's going to bring us to a record of 33 and 22. So, like I said, nothing to be happy about. And I'm going to try one more battle, and if this battle does not work out, I am going to box some of these Pokemon permanently from Road to Ranked. Because they just don't seem to be working out for me. Maybe I should just bring Talonflame and say, forget it, bring Talonflame. I think I'm going to bring Talonflame next battle. I'm just going to bring Talonflame. I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to bring it. Just going to bring it. I'm going to assume my opponent thinks I'm going to lead with Talonflame. And I'm going to say, hey, not leading with Talonflame, but I'm bringing it. I'm going to pack it. So I'm versing a chick from Japan, Hyogo. And she's bringing Gardevoir, Arcanine, Crocodile, Sharpedo, Ferrothorn, and Talonflame. So I don't like all those Pokemon. I think the best thing to do is, once I want to... I think he's going to lead with Arcanine. I'm feeling the Arcanine lead on his part. I'm bringing Typhlosion this time. I'm about to bring all fire. I'm doing it. I'm bringing Infernape, Talonflame, and Typhlosion. We're just going all fire for no reason. Literally no reason. We're just going to see how it works out because the last battle didn't work out anyway. So we'll see if bringing Typhlosion will help us because it is an amazing, amazing Pokemon in my opinion. Maybe not so much on Battle Spot because you only get to choose 3, and if it's countered, you're donezo. But 6v6, I love Typhlosion. So my opponent is going to open up with Sharpedo. I have Infernape. I should be faster. I don't want this thing protecting though. I think that's what Sharpedos like to do. Because I think I could live an Aqua Jet from this thing. It's a base attack of 120. I lost. You're not living an Aqua Jet. Let's just pretend we're going to live an Aqua Jet. We're going to go for Thunder Punch. I'm going first. He didn't go for Aqua Jet. Take this thing out. Come on, man. Oh, the Sash. The Sash is so real. But he goes for the Waterfall. That's going to take my Infernape out easily. But I can go into Talonflame and go for a priority Acrobatics. So that's something, I guess. Then again, he's going to get the speed boost, and an Aqua Jet is now going to outspeed me. So that's how you get swept by a Sharpedo, probably. Oh man, oh man, oh man! No such luck in this game. Go for the priority Brave Bird, hoping he doesn't even pack Aqua Jet. Which, of course, he would. Why wouldn't he pack Aqua Jet? That's going to almost take me out. It's going to bring me down to 51, so I can get a Brave Bird off. I'm only going to suffer 1 HP of recoil, so I will be at 50. And at least Sharpedo's gone, so that's nice. Hopefully that was his only check to Fire Pokemon, and I brought all Fire Pokemon, so I hope he comes in with, like, Ferrothorn or something, because that would be nice. Even though he wouldn't bring it in now. He would not bring it in now, that's for sure. Let's see who he brings in next. It's going to be Arcanine, who's going to have my attack. That really stinks. Then again, he's probably just going to go for an extreme speed anyway, so let's go for the priority. No, let's go for the Brave Bird, because he could probably go for Wild Charge if I try to Roost. He goes for extreme speed anyway. It's going to knock me out, which is rather unfortunate, because now I'm in a tight pickle. I'm in a tough spot. This guy's Life Orb. I'm going to go into Typhlosion, and I don't think Eruption will be enough to take him out, and I am Choice Scarfed, so it's like, oh, what are you going to do? What's your special defense, Arcanine? Special defense is 80. Eruption has a base power of 150, 225, 110, so it's still the strongest move option. I'm going to go for Eruption because it's the strongest option. So let's go for Eruption. I don't think it's going to matter because he can go for whatever he wants to the next turn and take me out. Plus, that was a crit. Oh my gosh. Plus, eruption was the worst idea. It doesn't matter. I'm dead. Now we can just go for extreme speed and finish me off, and that's gonna be 2 losses. Oh my gosh. Why, shady people? I should just stop battling today. I'm recording this Monday night, and I should just stop battling after that battle with Mag. But that's gonna bring us to the end. Just kidding, because it's only 10 minutes long. So I'm going to bring a bonus battle for you guys, because our record right now is 33 and 23. So we're gonna try one more, and if I lose this next one, I don't really know how I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight. I don't really know. We're gonna hit challenge, and now I know that you can't bring 3 fire Pokemon to a battle. That's for darn sure. That's not a very wise decision. So let's never do that again, ever, because even our rating is plummeting right now. We're down to like the very low 1500s. And this guy is Garchomp, Tyranitar, Medicham, Crobat, Ferrothorn, and Mischievous. So I'm going to open up with Blastoise. I am going to bring... Looking at his team, Typhlosion's not going to do much, except against that Crobat. I am going to bring Mandibuzz. And I'm going to bring Scizor. Those look like solid Pokemon. You know what I'm starting to realize, though? On Battle Spot, I'm not a huge fan of choiced items. It really stinks being locked into a move when you only have 3 Pokemon. When you really don't have much... You don't have too much ability to switch in and out like you do in a 6v6. So I might have to consider not using choiced items anymore on Road to Ranked. But I'm not really sure, because the power that they give is too much. But this guy's taking his time. I'm going to take a sip of water. Forgive me for any awkward noises you may hear. Oh, that is some nice Poland Spring. Yes, it is. This guy has 50 seconds left to continue picking his Pokemon. I don't really know. You know what? Sometimes when you battle, you just have those days where you shouldn't be battling. Today might be one of those days for me. But I don't want to deprive you guys of content and of either failure or success. Either way, I like to show you guys every shade of me. Oh, you see what I did there? Whether I'm having a good day, a bad day, an off day, a perfect day, whatever it is, I like to be there with you guys for it. So you guys can see me at my worst and my best. I don't know when my best is going to be, but you guys have definitely seen me at my worst. Definitely seen me at my worst. So I'm going to have to go back and bring some powerful stuff back to Road to Ranked. Like, I'm going to bring my T-Tar back. I'm going to bring... I don't know. I miss my Noivern. I'm going to bring some of the old school stuff that I was using way back in the episodes. We're on episode 27 right now. I'm talking about, like, episode 4. Like, all of 2 weeks ago. But this dude is issuing a challenge. He's got that blonde hair, brown eyes stat. He's going to leave with the triangle, which is Mischievous. What do you do, little fella? What do you do? So I do leave with my Blastoise. I think this thing burns stuff. Just has Levitate. I don't really know what they like to do though. So we're just gonna go for the Dark Pulse because it's super effective. So we're gonna Mega Evolve and go for the Dark Pulse. And how fast are you? You're 85. Holy crap, you're fast. You're pretty fast for a small little ghost floating around. Goes for the T-Wave. So you're another T-Wave Annoyer. Let's hope I don't get fully paralyzed this time. Let's hope. Let's hope. Come on. Yes! Yes! Get to break through, get a Dark Pulse off. It's not going to be enough to take it out. Eviolite, I guess, is a real thing. So let's just go for a Water Pulse now in case he decides to switch out into something that can take a Dark Pulse. Goes for Pain Split. So that really stinks. So this is a Pain Splitting Thunder Wave. Water Pulse is not going to be enough to take it out. Possibly I'll confuse it. I did get the confusion. So that's something, and now I'm going to, at this point, now that I'm at such a low amount of HP, I can just go for another Water Pulse. Hopefully you hit yourself in confusion anyway, Mischievous, but we're just going to go for another Water Pulse. Because even if you Pain Split me, Water Pulse will take you out. So hopefully you get confused or you switch out and I don't get fully paralyzed. Not that I want to jinx myself by talking about it, but hopefully I don't get fully paralyzed. I can't believe that within 10 minutes I had 2 battles done, 2 losses. Just come on, I'll hit A twice. Hit yourself. Yes! Yes, Mischievous, you going in there for me. So Water Pulse, I don't get fully paralyzed. Water Pulse is going to take this thing out easily, of course. Glad I went for the Water Pulse. I mean, it would have been better to go for the Dark Pulse and just kill it, but whatever. Water Pulse did what it had to do. Same thing. Shouldn't be over-predicting in Road to Rank, though. I should not be doing that. He goes into Crobat. Probably going to be able to take me out with a Brave Bird, but I'm going to go for an Ice Beam, hoping that I can live it. So let's find out together. He goes for the Brave Bird. I'm sure this is going to take me out. Crobat packs such a punch. Such a wallop. Such a heavy hitter. Look at that. At least you're going to suffer the recoil. Am I right? Am I right? I think I'm right. So now I can go into, I'm going to Mandibuzz. Sure, why not? Let's go into Mandibuzz. Just for that Rocky Helmet. So we're going to go into Mandibuzz and we're going to go for a Foul Play. You might go for a U-turn, I'm not really sure, or you might be banded, and you might just have to switch out. So we'll find out right now. But Foul Play will hopefully hit whatever else you have on your team for some sort of damage. But, yeah, I don't know. She is just going to straight withdraw her Crobat, so it's probably Choice Banded. And we are going to be able to, hit T-Tar with the Foul Play. Oh boy, that's a lot of damage. Yay! Yay, that's a lot of fun. So Foul Play is going to do all of 3 damage probably. It does 10, 15%, 10, 15%. I'm going to be able to go for a U-turn here, which is going to be nice. So let's go for that U-turn. I might outspeed. What is Tyranitar's base speed? I should know this considering I use one so often. But he's going to use the Ice Beam. He's going to outspeed me. Not going to take me out, but which is great because I can go for a U-turn here and switch into my Scizor, and U-turn will do, well, just as much damage as Foul Play, so that kind of stinks. And its other Pokemon was Crobat, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to switch into Scizor, and I'm going to predict the switch out. So I'm going to go for U-turn because even if he doesn't switch out, U-turn is still super effective damage, and I don't want to go for Bullet Punch against Crobat because I don't think that it is wise to do. I'd rather get a little bit more damage off on it by hitting it with a U-turn, even though it's resisted 4 times. Maybe I should went for Bullet Punch. Not really sure. It doesn't matter too much because I can go for U-turn, go back out into my Mandibuzz, and I can go for a Roost. And right now, this thing is going to take Sandstorm damage. It's going to be forced to take Rocky Helmet damage from Mandibuzz, and I don't think it'll be able to take me out with anything, because Mandibuzz is extremely bulky. A couple of you guys have been asking for a video on Mandibuzz for what my spread is. I might do that next for you guys. If a little more interest is shown, then I'll definitely do it. But we're just going to go for a Roost. He might go for another U-turn here. Or he might go for a U-turn, I should say. But I'm fine if he does, because I can play this game all day. I can play this game all day. I want a victory today. I'm going to play the right way to earn myself a victory so I can be at 34 and 23. Oh, it sounds so bad. It is so bad. It's not good. He's going to go for the U-turn, which is fine by me. That's going to do okay damage. Nothing crazy. And then I can Roost off, and he's going to take Rocky Helmet again. So that Crobat is getting worn down. Choice Banded Crobat is not going to be able to handle me. And he's probably going to predict the U-turn on this next turn coming up. So I'm going to just go for the Foul Play, just for a baby amount of damage to get off on this Tyranitar. Because why not? Really? Because we'll go for a Foul Play, and then we'll go for a U-turn next turn, hoping that he predicts me to, Then again, what can he even do to Scizor? He goes for Rock Slide. That's like, well, that's super effective on my Mandibuzz, so that kind of stinks a little bit. He's a mixed Tyranitar. Runs that Ice Beam and Rock Slide. So we're going to go for a Roost here first and foremost because I do need this Mandibuzz for that Crobat. Let's just hope I don't flinch here, because that would be terrible. I did flinch, so Mandibuzz is going to go down now to another Rock Slide. Which I guess isn't the worst thing in the world because, oh, a crit just to kick me in the nuts again. What is up with these unnecessary crits just to be like, ha ha. But I can go into Scizor, and since Crobat doesn't resist Steel typing, and it's not gonna be able to take my scissor out. A bullet punch will just take both of these Pokemon out, and I should, wow, you're withdrawing that? Interesting. Very interesting. I'm surprised. We're just gonna go for the bullet punch, and it should be enough to take this Crobat out, and it is, which means another bullet punch will be enough to take that Tyranitar out, which will bring us to a record, like I said, not a 33, I'm sorry, 34, and we lost 2 games this session, so 23. So 34, 23, not happy about it at all, but you know what, at least we got 1 victory today. They say if you keep trying, you'll eventually be able to succeed. So let's hope in tomorrow's episode of Road to Ranked I can get a double victory. If there's some old favorites you guys want to see me bring back, let me know. I will bring them in this next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you left a like rating if you did. Sub if you haven't yet, because I do bring 2 videos a day, every day. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.